Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Sapphire. In the last episode, we dealt with Team Aqua at the Weather Institute after climbing Route 119, and then we met up with our rival May and she challenged us to yet another battle, and now we are going to see how we fare against where she is. As you can see, it is raining. She has her Wailmer out. We are going to swap into our Grovyle. Leaf Blade should be pretty devastating to this thing. Goes for the Water Pulse, which can cause confusion. Doesn't cause confusion, that's always good. We're going to Leaf Blade here. It's going to come in, that's going to do... one hit KO, easy peasy. Sweet, sounds really good. And then, next Pokemon is the Combusken. So, you are fighting and flying. You are... I believe it's currently fighting and fire, which should mean that obviously I would use Surf. Surf is more powerful than Wing Attack. In comes the Surf. Surf takes out the Combusken. That looks probably is her ace actually, so that's probably her 31. Level 31 is probably the highest she's got. Last Pokemon is the Shroomish. At least we can assume it's the last Pokemon. Grass type, we might as well stay in actually here. Really no point in us changing out. If that means she's got a Breloom at the end, that is really not a bad thing for us. We can deal with Breloom. We'll bring in the Wing Attack here. Shroomish is going to be a 2-hit KO. As it goes for the Leech Seed, which is kind of annoying. But we land a second Wing Attack, and down goes the Shroomish. We defeat May once again. Again, not really proving to be that much of a challenge at the moment. I was worried you might be struggling with your training. She was worried, really. Anyway, but I had absolutely nothing to worry about. Keep it up. And here I have a present for you. And we get Fly. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Use Fly and your Pokemon will instantly carry you to any town you've already visited. But to use Fly, you have to get the gym badge from Fortree City. That's important, so don't forget. You should fly home and visit Little Root for a change. I bet your mum's worried about you. Well, let's meet again somewhere else. So she's sort of being nagging and telling us that we should go talk to our mum. But we have Fly, and Fly... Apologies. Fly is really good. It's a powerful flying type move. You know, just from the basics, is a powerful flying type move, which is always good for Pelipper. So we can now get rid of Wing Attack and bring in the Fly, which is base 90 and I think 95 accuracy. But anyway, here we are. So now we've got some more grass around Route 119 as we continue heading up towards Fortree City, and we have another surprise attack. To lurk in the shadows and live in darkness, that is my destiny. I emerge to challenge you! Says Ninja Boy Yasu, who sends out his Ninjask. So, talking bug flying, I'm gonna Ice Beam. Probably could Fly. Fly is probably better there. But Ice Beam takes it out, and the Ninjask doesn't get its speed boost until, like, the second turn, so it's okay. It's got to survive one. Anyway, he admits defeat as we continue forwards. Those defeated in battle withdraw quietly back into the shadows. That, too, is destiny. Wow, thunder. Up to 16 decorations and furniture items can be placed in a secret base. Pick your favourite items and make your very own secret base. Blah, 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 blah. As we have another secret battle. To hide a tree, use a forest. Obviously they're not particularly well hidden, it must be said. But we have Hideo here. Hideo, he's got himself a coughing. I'm just going to stay in and surf. Don't see any reason why not to. Boom. Down you go. And he's going to use a second coughing. Again, might as well just... I mean, obviously... Actually, I can't, because I can't hit it with... don't think I can hit... pretty sure coughing has levitate, which means we can't obviously hit it with a ground type move. So, we'd need a psychic type move to hit it super effectively, and we don't actually have a psychic type move. To hide a tree, use a forest. To hide a Pokemon, use a Pokemon. There's no deep hitting meaning to that. So we have some Pomeg berries. which is obviously a pomegranate berry. And I'm just going to pick them all. As you can see, we could use the acrobike to the... if we had the acrobike, we could use it to the left of us and make our way over those little paths over there. I'm guessing that we get there just by... we got to climb, actually. We'd have to climb the thing with the waterfall beforehand. So, lots of things to come back to here on Route 119 as we finally reach a 4-tree city. So, we've got some stuff to talk to, and some things to explore, and then maybe we'll even get to the point where we can think about taking on Winona and her flying-type Pokemon at the gym. Which is pretty awesome. So anyway, let's have a look. Hey, you've got a Pokénav! It's the same as mine. Check out the trainer's eyes on it. It shows you trainers who want a rematch with you. I have to hand it to Devon, was that? I have to give it to Devon. Trainer's eyes. Okay, so this is... well, it's obviously... it's very much better set up than last time. So... oh, that's interesting. So it sort of gives up all the strategies. Self-introduction, I'm training for rescue up with my Pokemon. I wonder what it says for the leaders, if we go to the leaders. Strategy, rock type, power attack, rock solid types are good. Through battling I want to learn all about Pokemon. Brawly is direct physical action. Trainers Pokemon, fighting Pokemon rule, and the world awaits me as the next big wave. Watson is, I choose to electrify. Get shocked by electricity. The secret to health is laughter. Flannery is battle aggressively, burn with passion, wash away daily fatigue in hot springs completely. Norman is, I flexibly adapt my style. Grown in a balanced manner, Pokemon are my life, my chosen path is harsh. Of course his one is slightly more sort of mature and stuff. But anyway, cool, that's quite cool, I hadn't actually considered that. But anyway. Let's get, are you working on a Pokedex? Go to the Safari Zone, that's my suggestion. So we got the Safari Zone around here as well. Have you done anything at the record corner? It's pretty neat, it mixes and matches the records of trainers. I don't know quite how it works, but it's cool. It's exciting, even. That's quite cool. We've obviously got the mart, which we will go and talk to. Oh, let's go here. The city consists of homes built on trees. Perhaps because of that lifestyle, everyone is healthy and lively. Why, even myself, I feel as if I've grown 30 years younger. So, let's have a look. A rare candy makes a Pokemon grow immediately by 1 level. Good to know. Super Repel lasts a long time, it's much better than an ordinary Repel, and I always stock up on more items than I need, you never know what might happen. Better to be safe than sorry, yeah, indeed. Indeed, if we were doing, like, Nuzlocke or a challenge run, then I certainly wouldn't be being quite as flippant as I can be sometimes. I like the little movement there of the rope bridge. But anyway, some Pokemon evolve when they go through a Game Link cable. Is that your explanation for trade evolutions? But anyway, living on top of the trees is okay, but sometimes bug Pokemon come in through windows. It can be really startling. So let's have a see what people talk about. Pokemon and people have adapted to nature to survive. There's no need to make nature conform to the way we live. The treehouses of Fortree are great. I think it's the #1 town for living together with Pokemon. So there's the gym down the middle. We've got another building here. I'm buying a pretty desk and I'm putting my cute dolls on it. If I don't, when I decorate my secret base, my dolls will get dirty or poked with splinters. So here we can buy desks. No, I don't feel like buying a desk. And here we can buy chairs. So it's essentially furniture shopping. Merchandise you can buy here is sent to your own PC. That's fantastic. I wish they could also deliver. That is pretty silly. I don't know why. But anyway. The ground absorbs rainwater and trees grow by drinking that water. Our Fortree city exists because there's both water and soil. I want to go to the Pokemon gym, but something's blocking the way after all the bother I went through training on Route 120. So anyway. You smell singed. Were you at the volcano or something? Were you at a volcano or something? Yes, we were, but not that long ago. But anyway, there, go bird Pokemon. I asked my Wingull to run an errand for me. And by being together with Pokemon, people make more and more friends. And that brings the world closer together, and I think that is wonderful. So I'll go through here, and now what do we have? What's that thing you have there? Oh, it's called a Pokedex. It's really awesome. Speaking of Pokedexes, I remembered something. I met this trainer, Steven, when I was searching for rare stones. He had some amazing Pokemon with him. They weren't just rare, they were trained to terrifying extremes. He might even be stronger than the gym leader in this town. So the first illustration of the idea that Steven is some sort of elite trainer, and we might actually end up facing him. But anyway, people, Pokemon. The hidden power is aroused by living in natural environments. Let this old woman see if your hidden power has awoken. I hold a coin in my hand. Now tell me, have I palmed it in the right hand or the left? Let's go right. Oh yes, correct! We shall try again. We're gonna go left this time. No, okay. Okay, so does this random each time? Or is it the same? We shall try once more. In which hand have I palmed the coin? Right or left? This time left. Oh, splendid! Your hidden power has awoken. Here, take this and awaken the hidden power of your Pokemon. We're going to get TM10, which I'm obviously assuming is going to be Hidden Power. Hidden Power is a move that changes with the Pokemon. Obviously, we'll have lots of different types. I'll have to work out what type each of those Hidden Powers are, and then we can work out which Pokemon ideally we can put Hidden Power on. But anyway, hi. There's this Pokemon that I'm looking for. I want a Pikachu. Do you have one? Will you trade it for my Skitty? Okay. Do we have Skitty? But anyway, trading Pokemon with others. It's as if you're trading your own memories with other people. That's an interesting way to think. So where do we get Skitty? Skitty. I have no idea where we can catch a Skitty, I'll be honest. But anyway, yeah, so now what we're going to do is we are going to, that's everything here. We're going to try and head down to the gym just to see what is blocking the way. Something unseeable is in the way. Okay, so we can't enter the gym, which is kind of annoying. So, now, what do we want to do? We want to head to Route 120, I guess? If we can't do anything in Portry yet, we've just got to head Route 120. And we have we do have a Skitty, so it's fine. But anyway, why am I carrying this parasol? I'll tell you if you can win against me. So we've got Parasol Lady, I'm assuming. Parasol Lady Clarissa would like to battle, and she's got her Goldeen. We'll probably take Pelipper from being at the front. Wow, that did nothing. That fly did really nothing. I should have surfed. I wanted to explain. I should have surfed, because surf would have taken it out, most likely, because surf obviously gets stabbed, but is also resisted, whereas, obviously, we were just plain resisted there. Anyway, Grovyle is going to come in here, and we're going to face off against the Whalmer. Leaf Blade should come in, and like with May, is a one-hit. Beautiful. Cool. Okay, so that's interesting. We'll have to work out what on earth we've got to do to unlock the gym. Remember, a Parasol can't ward off Pokemon attacks. That is very true. What we'll do is we'll move Aaron to the front. And we'll see what we can catch around here on Route 120. I don't think the Strong Sunlight is good for my Pokemon, so I shield them with my Parasol. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, nothing else in that city, I don't think. Did we talk to you? I want to go to the Pokemon Gym, but something's blocking the way. Yeah. So it looks like there's water down below, and again, something unseeable is in the way. So this is bizarre. We're going to have to work out what's going on here. So anyway, we've got ourselves level 26 Wild Oddish. Lol, trying to poison me. Lol, trying to use acid. This is working out rather well. But anyway, yep, gonna use acid again. So, Route 120, I wonder what wild Pokemon we'll find around here. If you can just keep trying to poison me, this would be awesome. So down goes the takedown. If we could get double edge would be amazing. Obviously double edge has higher accuracy than takedown, higher base power, and we don't need to worry about recoil damage, which would be pretty awesome. Anyway, we're going to go through this little path down here. No idea where it goes, but we're just going to see. Looks like an obvious secret item. It's a rare candy. We'll have to decide when Aaron evolves. I need to work that out. Anyway, Route 120 to Fortree City. Yeah, because of the most useless signs ever. We see Wildlight Noon. Another good one for Aaron here. We'll try an Iron Tail. Boom. And that does half, which is good. Oranberry restores health. You can also Rock Tomb here. Rock Tomb is not doing nearly as much as I thought it would. I thought with oh man, come on. I mean, I'm really not worried about the lining because obviously, you know, normal type, we quadruply resist normal type moves, so that's really good. Aaron looks like gonna get that level soon. We've got Wild Marrow here. Okay, so we haven't been able to capture Marrow yet, which is pretty cool. So let's work this out. Or do we have an Azurill? I can't remember. But anyway, we'll just try and catch it anyway. We're going to our Sableye. And we'll fake out. And I think we'll Astonish. Yeah, we can Astonish lots of times, though. Do I actually have any Pokeballs? This is an excellent question. That could be a big issue for us. Obviously, Rollout's getting more and more powerful. We've just got to be wary of that. I probably have one Pokeball, I think. One Dive Ball. This is going to be amusing. We are going to save, just to be sure. I can't remember if I have an Azurill. I don't think I do have an Azurill, so... 1, 2, 3... Sweet! So we catch ourselves a Marill! A wild Marill. Awesome. Obviously, if I had Azurill, then I wouldn't need it. But anyway, we have the Aqua Mouse Pokemon. When fishing for food at the edge of a fast-running stream, Marill wraps its tail around the trunk of a tree. This Pokemon's tail is flexible and configured to stretch. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've now got to work out... Just give me a sec. We don't have an Azurill, but we do have a Marill. Cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. We did do the right thing there. So, that looks like Stephen Stone, who we've got to have a chat to, it looks like. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush back and grab some Pokeballs. Or whatever balls we can have. Just because, obviously, we don't want to run into any cool wild Pokemon and then not be able to catch them. So, which balls do you have? You have Ultra Balls, sweet. We'll get 20, 30. Maybe that's a bit optimistic as to how many species of Pokemon are left. Although, then again, we haven't actually caught any legendaries yet, and we're definitely going to need Ultra Balls for them. So, let's have a look. Shall we see what Stephen Stone wants from us? Or, yeah, I think we should. We can't go that way. So, let's have a look. So, Stephen Stone. See you. Mark, hi, it's been a while. There's something here that you can't see, right? Now, if I were to use this device on the invisible obstacle... No, rather than just describing it, I will just show you. That would be more fun. Mark, are your Pokemon ready for a battle? Show me your true power as a trainer. We used the Devon Scope, and the invisible Pokemon became completely visible. And it attacked. And of course, it is a lovely little Kecleon. And obviously, we've already caught Kecleon, so we don't need to worry about this. We just Iron Tail, I guess. Goes for the Fury Swipes. That's going to do 1. Pretty much. Crit hit and just like 3. In comes the Iron Tail. Iron Tail is going to do a nice... I forgot to make it Steel type. That was annoying. What we're going to do is we're going to Rock Tomb. Psybeam. It's going to confuse us. Okay. I could really use landing a Rock Tomb. There we go. And obviously that's going to change Kecleon into a Rock type, which means that if we land this Iron Tail, if we can land the Iron Tail, it would be awesome. Screw this. Come on, you can definitely land an Iron Tail. Thank you, and it'll be super effective. I missed like 3 in a row. Like it's 75% accurate. Like that's not bad. Like to miss 3 in a row. But anyway, so I see your battle style is intriguing. Your Pokemon have obviously grown since I first met you in Juved. I'd like you to have this Devon Scope. Who knows? There may be other concealed Pokemon. Indeed, there are more concealed Pokemon. Mark, I enjoy seeing Pokemon and trainers who strive together. I think you're doing great. Well, let's meet again somewhere. And off he goes, just flying off on his whatever Pokemon that was. So the rain is continuing, but what we can now do is we can, it looks like Route 120 might just stop here. So maybe this is how we're meant to go. But anyway, my Pokemon is strong, how about yours? Another, flying type? Birdkeeper, yeah, there we go. He's got a Swablu. Rock Tomb, if we can land it. Dear. I'm just gonna go through these. There we go. Just waste these turns of sleep. If we can land this would be awesome. Rock Tomb comes in, and boom, down goes the Swablu. Sweet. And we defeat the Birdkeeper Robert. So your Pokemon was stronger. So yeah, okay, so it looks like that actually Route 120 is sort of another up-down route. And we have Wild Absol here. Oh, it's so cool! I love Absol. I just love the design of Absol. Okay, so Dark is special in this gen, but you have crazy high attack and not very high special attack. And I resist because I am Steel, and Steel resists Dark in this gen. So if I use Iron Tail... Okay, you can quick attack me. Beautiful. And now what we can do is we can Ultra Ball it. I'm almost certain this is... come on. Let's catch this Absol. 1, 2... Oh, man. Wow. Straight away, just did not want to do that. One, 2, 3, boom. And we catch ourselves an Absol. So that'll be, I believe, the Disaster Pokemon. The Disaster Pokemon, indeed. Absol has the ability to foretell the coming of natural disasters. It lives in harsh, rugged mountain environment. This Pokemon very rarely ventures down from the mountains. Which is why we see it down here in the grass, of course. Anyway, we'll quickly take on the annoying reporters. And we will... Let's switch in Hariyama. And we'll switch in Aaron as well. And then what we'll do is we'll swap Aaron out immediately. Unless we get very favourable typing. So anyway, she wants to see how much stronger we've become. Gabby and Ty again. Got Magneton and Loudred. Interesting combination. So Hariyama is going to Vital Throw the Loudred, and we're going to swap Aaron out for our Linoon. Oh, Magneton's Magnet Pull, of course. Steel types. Can I go back? Yes. So we'll Vital Throw the Magneton in that case. And we'll also Iron Defense. Thunder Wave my Hariyama, why would you do that? Stomp comes in and does nothing. We're going to Iron Defense just to... If we get sparked, we're dead. We are so dead. But, oh, Vital Throw does so much. We're going to definitely Rock Smash now, because we should hopefully outspeed. And then I'm going to Iron Tail the Loudred. But we don't outspeed, but goes for the wrong Pokemon, which is good. Supersonic. We get through the Supersonic, we land the Iron Tail, which does huge amounts to the Loudred. We get through the Paralysis, take out the Magneton, which is awesome. So I reckon we're slowest anyway, so we might as well. And I'm going to Iron Tail again. Goes for the Howl, which is going to raise its attack. Is it 2 worrying? Iron Tail, we land it. Yes! Down goes that Loudred. Well done, Aaron. Didn't even need to swap out. Hariyama goes to level 31, and Aaron stays at level 30. That was an intense battle. Did you get that wrong? So, while you're something, you got a lot stronger. Blah, blah, blah. We've already seen all of this stuff. You're a natural, got some prime footage from me right here. Yeah, exactly. So they essentially say the same thing every single time, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. But now that we have the Devon scope, what we can do is we can, for one, just quickly go down here, so I will rocks. I'm just going to Vital Throw this. There we go. Yes, so we're going to use the Devon scope here, which is going to reveal this Kecleon. I'm assuming they're all Kecleon. I don't know any other Pokemon that can really sort of do what Kecleon does. Anyway, we'll go with Vital Throw, as it goes for Faint Attack. Obviously that's Dark type, which is really not particularly good for it. Vital Throws! Made it the Fight type. There we go. We get a crit hit just to rub it in. But we take out the Kecleon. That's a really interesting ability, I must say. And we get a Nest Ball, okay. Not that I know what a Nest Ball is for, I'm going to be honest. If we surf, where do we end up? There's it. Okay, so that's raised. There's a cave. Interesting. We should probably check out the said cave. As we encounter Wild Marill while surfing. I was strengthening there just because I knew it would hit. Yeah, let's go into this cave. Let's see. Scorched Slab. And we find one TM11. Okay, so what's TM11? We go into the bag and we check our TMs. TM11 is Sunny Day. Okay, that's quite cool. I'm assuming there isn't going to be like anything like, there isn't like a rare Pokemon that's only found in that area. That would be really annoying. Okay, cool. So, having done that, Kecleon just there, what we can now do is we can just zip through all this, and then zip, zip, zip. And now what we can do is we can go back and we can take on Winona. And the reason we really want to do this is just so we can get access to Fly. Because Fly obviously speeds everything up. It means I can travel to Lava Ridge and do the trainers over there. It means I can like just zip around and do lots of things a lot faster. 5, 6, do. Sweet, cool. So we climb up, and now we're going to go down and we're going to take on Winona. We might not be able to take on her fully in this episode, just because I think we're going to be... Okay, so it just flees, that's fine. So we have Fortree City leader Winona, the bird user, taking flight into the world. Okay, so we have Winona's gym. And what's our guy going to say? Yo, how's it going, Champion Bound Mark? Fortree's gym leader Fortree Gym Leader Winona is a master of flying-type Pokemon. She's waiting at the back of this gym, behind the rotating doors. She's waiting for new challengers who are trying to take win. Okay, go for it. So, we're not going to go for it just yet. We are going to call it a day here, and in the next episode, we are going to go forth and take on Winona. And I hope you will join me in the next episode.